time, we're looking at freezing conditions here. In comparison, we have a freeze watch that goes into effect tonight. We're not seeing any problems with visibilities this morning, no fog, but as we head into the weekend, we're going to bring that fog back. So this morning, looking at a clear start, and with that being said, maybe even a little bit of patchy frost out there in some areas. We have some reports of that. Right now, 41 degrees, the humidity value at 70%, dew point at 32, and winds are light out of the east-southeast at 3. And as we continue into tonight, watching again for freezing conditions, all the blue on the map indicating freeze watches here into the valley areas all the way up into the Central Valley. A hard freeze watch as we head into our local desert locations. Temperatures into the 20s as we head into tonight there. Meanwhile, back off west as we make our way into the Central Coast area, watching for a hard freeze. So let's break it down for you. Freeze watch for the valley. This runs tonight through tomorrow morning. Temperatures 28 to 32 degrees for at least 4 to 6 hours. And again, if you have potted plants that you want to protect, make sure you bring those indoors. Also, good idea to bring the pets indoors if they've been sleeping outside. Into the desert, a hard freeze watch, and with that being said, we could see 2 or more hours of temperatures at 27 degrees or so or less, and that's a hard freeze that would of course be a killing freeze for any sort of vegetation. Now, crops will also be in danger with this freeze tonight into the valley areas, so I'm sure the farmers are adjusting to that and getting ready for that tonight and into tomorrow. High pressure building in, dry conditions here, and the water vapor imagery again showing a darker area, and that would be drier air working in. So our humidity values are down. You may notice it in your hair this morning and as we head out the door. As in terms of rain, nothing in sight for the time being. Now, there is a system that could possibly bring some rain into the mountains as we head into next week, and that would be New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. At this point, I have not added any showers to our forecast because, again, kind of similar to Christmas, the system wants to miss us and then it comes back. So at this point, we'll keep us dry, but we'll continue to monitor that for next week. Tonight, though, back into the 30s for overnight lows, but that's after a daytime high today in the mid-50s. This is a very typical forecast for this time of year, very seasonal. 56 in Bakersfield, 56 in Taft, 55 at Shafter, and into the mountains looking at 40s for daytime highs after overnight lows in the 30s. And again tonight, we'll be back into the 30s in the mountains. Into the desert, temperatures in the 30s tonight, but first daytime highs will be into the mid-40s, lower 50s. Air quality moderate, that AQI will be 55, and your forecast, no wood burning restrictions. So as we take you into the next 7 days, looking for mid-50s and a very seasonal forecast, finally seeing temperatures about where they should be with overnight lows into the 30s and daytime highs in the 50s. We'll be a little bit cooler next week, Tuesday into Wednesday. Again, no rain yet, but I have dropped the temperatures down closer to 50 as we head into Tuesday. And again, with those overnight lows into the mid-30s, it's definitely going to feel a little bit colder at night. Into the mountains, near freezing, if not at freezing, overnight, and then daytime highs in the 40s and into the 30s early next week. Into the Kern River Valley, freezing at night and then 50s during the day. New Year's Eve at this point looks to be kind of cold around here, but that's about where we should be for this time of year.